Boop. Hey guys, we're gonna listen to Ariana Grande. Is that cool with you? Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, cool. Hey vids, what is up? How are you guys doing? How you been? You doing good? Good. Today we're here to listen to Eternal Sunshine, which obviously is the brand new album from Ariana Grande. We went about 4 years without an Ariana project. She was working on Wicked, which honestly, that looks really good. Did you guys see that trailer? Insane. But she just dropped Eternal Sunshine, which is actually a pretty short album. It's 35 minutes, but I'm interested by this title because I'm kind of curious to see if it's like a genuine Eternal Sunshine or if there's some amount of sarcasm in there because it feels like it could be kind of sarcastic. I don't know. But with this track list, honestly, I'm just really excited to see that we have an intro again. I love her intro tracks. They're usually just beautiful vocal performances. We also have an interlude. We have a song called Supernatural, which I'm excited for that one. We have heard Yes and. Her Nana is on the last track. I mean, I'm really excited to see where this album takes us because even just the track list doesn't feel like an Ariana track list. And I don't know if that makes sense, but everything about this album rollout, even Yes and, like has felt very fresh and new and different for her. So I'm really curious to see what this album does because I just feel like it's gonna be a different experience. All right, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're starting out with intro, End of the World. We're starting out with the end of the world. Ew.
How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know that shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
If the sun refused to shine, baby, would I still be your lover? Would you be the one on mine?
Oh, damn. Okay, the end of that just gave me chills. That like, whoosh. Honestly, like I said, I always love her intros. This one felt different than the other one. I feel like a lot of her intros in the past are like very big and just like big vocals and stuff. This was like really light and pretty. And that beginning of it, can we hear the beginning for a second? That is wild. Man, I'm interested to see if that like connects to track 13 because I don't know what that means. It sounds like we're going through a freaking wormhole. She is asking some of the realest of the real questions in that first verse. How can you tell if you're in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know that shit? I think that's such an interesting question to ask because I was talking to my friend about this one time because like she was getting married and we're like, girl, like how do you know? How do you know? And she's like, you just know. And it's like hard to kind of comprehend that when you haven't just known. This does already feel like a different vibe for like setting up for an entirely different vibe for this album. I love that track 2 is bye because you literally go from intro to bye. She's like in, out, bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Stop.
So I grab my stuff,
Wait, it's kind of a bop. Hold on.
up in the driveway.
Courtney! Wait! Put it down, put it down, put it down.
Bye bye, it's over, bye bye.
Bye bye!
What's mine? Didn't think you'd lose me. Now it's just too late to choose me. My stuff quickly just put up
These
in
vocals.
the driveway.
Background vocals.
It's over again. Bye
It's crazy because like I can picture her listening to this. I can like picture her like dancing out the door, picking up her stuff, walking down the entryway. Boy, bye, like dancing out the door. I can see it all in my mind. She's ready. She's done. She's had enough. She said, boy, bye. 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 Goodbye. Uh-huh. I am obsessed with the energy of that song. I can't even tell you. It just feels like she's like, bye. Bye. Like, goodbye.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
At least I know how hard we tried, both you and me, didn't we? So she's like, we did our best to get through this relationship. We tried to work through our problems, but at the end of the day, it just didn't work out. So boy, bye. As always, if you guys want to watch this album reaction completely uncut, you can check that out over on my Patreon, which is linked down below. Over on Patreon, I have all of my other album reactions completely uncut, a bunch of exclusive content. You can get these shoutouts down here, and I'm also sending you guys postcards There's a bunch of stuff over there if you want to check it out, but if not, that's also totally fine. But as always, thank you so much to everybody who has gone over to Patreon. It is because of your support that I can continue to do this, and I'm so very grateful. So thank you so very much. If you want to check out Patreon, it is linked down below. If not, again, totally fine. Let's keep going. All right, next we have Don't Want to Break Up Again. Interesting title. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Wait, I'm loving the production on this project.
I fall asleep crying. You turn up the TV. You don't wanna hear me. One more sleepless night.
Excuse me? I fall asleep crying. You turn up the TV. You don't want to hear me? Are you kidding? I'm sorry. Are we okay.
I don't wanna break up again, baby.
Oh, that background vocal.
But you didn't even try. When you finally did, it was at the wrong time. Wanna we both know this time. So we say goodbye. Just one kiss goodbye. With tears in our eyes.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Won't regret me. Hope you still think fondly of a little lie.
Not hope you'll still think fondly of our little life. Wait, why am I gonna cry? God damn, I love this. Oh my god. I'm really loving this project right now. You know, what I'm feeling right now, this project so far kind of feels more like things that were like pre-Thank You Next. Like, My Everything Yours Truly. This song, oh my god, this song really does deal with something that, it's one of my favorite song topics and it always gets me, is the idea of like coming to a point in a relationship where you both know like it's just not working, and even if you still care for each other to some extent, like you know it's time, and there's like that bittersweet aspect to it, like she says. That bridge, dude. We both know it's time, so we say goodbye, just one kiss goodbye, with tears in our eyes. I can't. Hope you won't regret me. Hope you'll still think fondly of our little life. I can't get over that. But on the flip side of the cuteness aspect of the song, the first verse, I fall asleep crying, you turn up the TV, you don't want to hear me. I can't. Okay, there's two very different sides to this song, but I love all of the sides of the song, so, you know, it works. Yay! Saturn Returns Interlude. That's next. I don't know if this is just gonna be an instrumental. No, it's not. Okay.
When we're all born, Saturn's somewhere. And the Saturn cycle takes around about 29 years. That's when we've got to wake up and smell the coffee, because if we've just been sort of relying on our cleverness or relying, you know, just kind of floating along, Saturn comes along, wake up!
Ooh!
It's time for you to get real about life and sort out who you really are.
I'll do my best. Oh, hell yes. Ah! Whoa! Transition! 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 Everybody shut up! There was a transition! Okay, I'm sorry, I had to pause it though, because I don't know what the fuck just happened. Some lady was saying some shit that sounded confusing. It really probably wasn't. I just was like, wait, what about cycles of Saturn? I don't know. The instrumental in that sounded really pretty. Like, it was gorgeous. What the hell did Diane Garland? Who's that? Am I gonna get judged for not knowing who that is? No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. The Saturn cycle takes around 29 years. Okay. If this is an astrology thing, I don't know anything about that. If it's an astronomy thing, I don't get it. But it sounded pretty. It was nice. Why would Saturn hit me and tell me to wake up? I don't. Now, can we just take a minute to appreciate that transition just happened as well? Like the little laugh, we're gonna listen to the transition again, and then we're gonna go into the title track, Eternal Sunshine. Oh my god. Hello!
I don't care what people say.
Good.
So now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. Now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends.
First of all, the song's gorgeous. Now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest, and I'm in my head wondering how it ends. Wow. I mean, obviously, she moved out when they broke up, and it's probably the same bed. She's in my bed laying, oh damn, and I'm in my head? Okay.
I showed you all my demons, all my lies. Let you play me like a Atari. Now it's like I'm looking in a mirror.
Wait, I love this.
Hope you feel
Stop!
alright when you're in her. I found a good boy and he's on my side. Deep, deep breaths, tight, tight chest, life. I'll be the first to say I'm sorry.
Wow, that bridge feels like, you know, because it repeats, and not only does it repeat, like each word repeats after in the second half of it, it just feels like a cycle of like stress and anxiety. Won't break, can't shake this fate. Deep breaths, tight chest, life, death, rewind. Yeah, like rewind, like go back and do it all over again. And it just sounds like a cycle of anxiety and just like, oh, being, like she says, like stuck in your head.
Deep, deep breaths, tight, tight chest,
Oh,
life,
wow,
death.
Oh, and it like death. Okay, what a beautiful title track. The thing that I'm definitely stuck on is her saying, "You're just my eternal sunshine." What does that mean? Like you were just... Oh my god, wait, hold on. This is a reference? Ariana references the 2004 science fiction romantic drama film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I've definitely heard of that. Where Joel and Clementine, two former lovers, undergo a procedure to erase each other from their memories after their breakup. However, in the end, they choose to try a relationship again. In a deeper meaning, the movie showcases the value of memories as a means of learning lessons in life, how they should be treasured rather than forgotten. By calling her ex-lover her eternal sunshine, Grande embraces her past relationship and the lessons she learned from it instead of trying to erase them. Oh, that's healthy as fuck. Oh, I've never seen that movie, but that's like a beautiful concept. Beautiful title track, Ariana. All right, next is Supernatural. I feel like this is gonna be a bop.
Don't want nobody else around me. Just need you right here. You to come claim it. I do. What are you waiting for? It's like supernatural.
It is a bop. What did I say? What did I say?
Like the moon needs the stars. Nothing else felt this way inside me. But let's go too far.
God, the production on this album. We're done? God, these songs are short. I like that song's called Supernatural and it has a very kind of dark-ish feel to it. At least it does to me. God, it's so funny. I don't know why my brain was thinking of Sweetener while listening to this. I like the way you lick the bowl. That's a good Ariana lyric. Why am I thinking about that right now? I don't know. But I am, so like I just feel like I should share that with the class. So anyway, I don't know, that one's just fun. That's all I got for you on that one. I really like it, but I don't got much to say about it. It's just a good time. Next we have True Story. True Story.
This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true
Oh my god, I want to hear it.
Give me love, love, give me love. Not what I want. Give me love, love,
Oh.
love, 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 love. I'll play the villain if you need me to.
Oh.
Sneaking like a creep in the night.
Like a creep in the night.
About you and I. This is a true story about all the games I know you play.
Oh, wait.
I know there's
Okay, hold on. The you and me, you and I aspect of the song was kind of throwing me. But with verse 2, I'll play the bad girl if you need me to. If it makes you feel better, I'll be the one you love to hate, can't relate. Too much on my plate. If you pair that with, this is the true story about all the lies that you fantasized, that feels very directed at all the people who don't know her. The people who have been speculating and making up 1,000 versions of a story that they don't know the reality of. This album, I suppose, is the true story, is her version of the story, aka the version of the story that matters, as opposed to all of the versions that have been made up by people who don't know her. So, damn. Honestly, good for her. Next, we have a song called The Boy Is Mine. Very possessive. This feels yours truly-esque.
but I don't wanna cause no scene. I'm usually so unproblematic, so independent. Tell me why. Girls, they always come through in a sticky situation. Say it's fine.
situation.
Fine, I can't wait to try. Let's get into the boys divine. Is mine.
All right, couple things. First of all, I will say this one is not as much my favorite as the others. First one that I haven't really connected with the whole time. Also, I find it so funny that she just got through with a song called True Story, like, hey, don't speculate, don't make things up, and then in this song she's like, I'm usually unproblematic, but ... Girl. Oh god, thank you. Okay, I'm glad I read the about section on this one, because thank God. I was a little bit concerned. Prior to the song's release, in an interview with Zane Lowe, Ariana details how The Boy Is Mine and True Story work as sister tracks, where The Boy Is Mine is the bad girl anthem that True Story sets up. On the provocative nature of the song, and amid accusations of being a homewrecker, she said, this is a very bad idea, I think, but there's a large group of my fans that really do love a bad girl anthem, and this is kind of an elevated version of that. So it sounds like this song is kind of, in a way, her blank space of this album. Her, okay, you want me to write a song from the perspective of this story that you've essentially made up? Here it is. Girl, you had me really worried. I was rooting for you, and then that happened, and I was like, fuck. Oh, actually, and the fact that this goes into Yes and, oh my god, True Story, The Boy Is Mine, Yes and, working together like that actually works really well. We'll listen to Yes and, but of course, I have listened to the song. The video for it is on my channel if you're interested. It is there, my initial reaction. If you don't care, that's also fine.
Everybody's tired and healing from somebody.
Yes. It's a bop. It's a bop, and that's all I got on that one because we already talked about it. Next we have We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love. Okay, this definitely sounds like falling for somebody that you're friends with and you're like, this isn't working. Give me some atmosphere. I love that shit.
I
Ooh.
didn't think you'd understand me.
The distance between the vocals and the production right now is wild. Ooh,
I
ooh.
don't wanna tiptoe, but I don't wanna hide, and I'll be alright. We can't
Look at
be
this.
friends, but I'd like to just breathe.
Wee!
Till you like me again.
Like me again.
For your love, my love, I'll wait for your love.
Okay, first of all, this like feels kind of sad because you know what? My initial thoughts I think were wrong. I think this is actually more of a after a breakup, we can't be friends. Maybe I'm wrong.
My truths, we sit in silence.
Yes! I love that shit.
In the night,
Why does this make me want to cry so bad? Oh.
and maybe that's all I need. We can't be friends.
Not the orchestra. Not the orchestra. Oh my god, wait, I loved that so much. That one like just felt so heavy and so sad, and for what? Like I don't even think, is it supposed to be sad? Or am I just feeling my stupid emotions that come through too strongly when I don't want them to? I honestly can't tell if this is like a post-breakup song or a we're friends and I want to be more than that song. But oh god, I do love the couple of sections that I love are the sections where she's like talking to herself and talking about being with herself. Me and my truth, we sit in silence, baby girl, it's just me and you. It obviously reminds me of Thank You Next, which has that whole self-love section as well. The bridge, which she says, so for now it's only me and maybe that's all I need. Yes, girl. I just love the way the song like ebbs and flows and the melody, and oh my god, the orchestra at the end. She knows what that does and she doesn't care about my mental well-being. And that's fine. She has no responsibility to care about my mental well-being, so I don't know why I'm complaining. All right, next we have Oh God, I Wish I Hated You. I don't like songs like this. I do, but I don't because they hurt. I'm on something today. I'm really sorry about that. Ariana, don't fucking... Ariana, stop it.
Hung all my clothes in the closet you made.
Oh, no, you don't have to do, you know what? I think this song just got deleted from my Spotify by accident. I hit the delete button. This bitch is about to wreck my entire soul. So, I guess let's do that.
Your shoes still in boxes, I send them your way, hoping life brings you no new pain. Try to, and no matter,
Ooh, give me chills, okay.
and no matter how guilty, I still feel saying it. I wish I hated you.
Ow.
Yeah, I wish I hated you. Our shadows dancing.
Stop. Why is the delivery of I wish I hated you like the worst part of the song? It's like she says it so quick because she doesn't want to say it. Like she doesn't like want to even wish those things because she doesn't hate this person. She's like, I wish I hated you. Ah, I can't believe I said it. Ah! Ah! I'm fine.
So close and yet so far, so far.
The vocals are so light. The little like twinkly instrumental sound in the background is so painful.
I still feel saying it. I wish I hated you.
Oh my god, it sounds like there's so much
I
pain.
wish that weren't true. Wish there was worse to you.
She literally sounds like she's struggling to say these words. I hate... God, okay, especially in that last chorus when she's saying like that, I wish I hated you. I wish that weren't true. Like, oh my god, you could hear the pain coming through there. Stop. This one, I mean, obviously, you know I'm gonna love this one. It's so pretty and so sad and so beautiful and so just like reflective on something that clearly meant a lot to her. That is no longer. Like the simplicity of this song I think works so well because it just feels so like real. It just feels like just true, genuine emotion that she's just throwing out there, and it's like, I don't know, it really hurts. It's such a interesting thing after a relationship. Like I feel like this is such like a commonly covered topic in music because it's such a common emotion of like at the end of a relationship, all those like weird mixed feelings of like, I wish I hated you, but I don't, even though maybe you treated me wrong, but I can't hate you. And like, there's all these just positive and negative emotions that clash. And I feel like this song kind of captures that really well. We have 2 songs left. This is really so interesting because this album, like I expected, is so different from any other project I feel like she's done. This is like her most mellow album. Like it still has like the bops, but it feels like it's all just a little more contained and calm. And I'm curious to see if these last 2 songs continue with that or if we're gonna get one of those big bops here. We got 2 songs left. Imperfect for You is next. Is that a freaking guitar?
My boy, come take my hand. Throw your guitar and your clothes in the backseat. We'd rearrange all the cosmos.
What?
And usually I'm fucked up, anxious, too much. But I love you like you need me to. Imperfect for you, messy things. I met you, imperfect for you. Let's
Okay,
get to-
wait, is that like an intentional thing? When she says imperfect for you, it doesn't fit. It feels so wrong, but she is singing a line that says imperfect. So is that intentional? Because that sounds off. Obviously, it sounds off.
You said usually I'm fucked up, anxious.
Switch.
We'd make the bad stuff delightful.
Oh, God.
I know we'll be there for each other when we're feeling fucked up, anxious.
Oh my god, I love that! No, she did one of my favorite things in this song, which is where she changes the meaning of each chorus without really changing any of the words. Because in the pre-chorus on the first one, it's usually I'm fucked up, anxious too much. Second time around, it's I'll never forget when you told me you said usually I'm fucked up, anxious too much. So now it's the other person. And then in the last one, it's I know we'll be there for each other when we're feeling fucked up, anxious too much. So it's like me, you, us together. And I just love like little switches like that kind of make each chorus feel a little fresh. This song feels like super Like, it's kind of bizarre. Like, it just feels really different for her. It's crazy that we have the last song and this one back to back because they're both just like very light, simple songs. And I just feel like we don't see that kind of stuff from her a lot. I love that. Oh, it's such a weird song, but I think it's so intentionally weird because the song's about imperfections. Ah! All right. Oh God, we are on the last track. What an album. Okay, this last track is called Ordinary Things, featuring Nana. So I assume we're gonna get some voice memos. It feels like with the voice memos, like this song feels like it's probably gonna be a little bit lighter as well. Oh, it's big.
We could go pop all the champagne in California. You hit just like the first sip of wine after a long day. You hit like my biggest fan when I hear what the critiques say. You hit just like a green light when I'm stuck running real late.
Oh, I love that verse.
And when he'd come home and I'd see him and then just gets off that train, it was like God Almighty arrived. Never go to bed without kissing goodnight. It's the worst thing to do. Don't ever do that. And if you can't and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out.
Ooh. Oh, damn. It is Taylor, thank you for that. Okay, wait, that one was really cute. Oh my God. The outro really speaks volumes, I feel like, on this one. This one, like, musically isn't as much my favorite as the others, I'll be completely honest. But the lyrics are really cute. Like, I love the second verse. And then, oh my God, that outro though. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for Eternal Sunshine. And damn, let me say, I was right. This album was so different. I feel like this is like the most different from her other projects that like anything's ever been. Like, it feels like her other projects were made more to be like, and I'm not saying like they were inauthentic in any way, but they feel like they were made more to be like pop hits, radio songs made for the public, where this one feels so much more personal and so much more for herself. It feels like her diary. Like, it literally feels like her journal and just like all the thoughts and feelings that she's been having. Maybe, I don't know when she started writing this, actually. That's something I'd love to know. But I have to say, like, I truly like this album a lot. I was a little bit concerned coming in. I was really excited, but a little worried because I had that feeling of this is gonna be different. And as someone who does like her past stuff, I was like, where's she gonna take us? She took us to really just interesting, beautiful places. I mean, Eternal Sunshine as a song is just so gorgeous. Bye and Don't Want to Break Up Again, both, I can't explain why I love those two songs so much, but I really did. That trio of True Story, The Boy Is Mine, and Yes And, I like that those three songs are back to back in the track list because they really do feel like they tell a story. The Boy Is Mine, I'm serious, guys, that song, it scared me a little bit. She had me in the first half, not gonna lie. This is just such a gorgeous album. I can't believe, I Wish I Hated You and Imperfect for You. Like, being imperfect for you. I'm perfect for you. We're both imperfect, so we're perfect for each other. Imperfect for you, I'm perfect for you. But anyway, sorry, those two songs being together, like, were so, like, I don't know, they felt first very personal, but also just like, they just felt like a whole new world from her, and this entire album feels like a whole new world from her. The public has made their mind up in a lot of ways about what they think she did or who she is and whatever, and the reality with that is, like, I don't speculate on people's personal lives because I don't know them. If I don't have any way to know what happened, then why am I gonna sit around pretending that I do, making up stories that are not true? People are gonna make up whatever they want about her, and I feel like she did her best in this album to be like, you know, I know you're gonna do that. This is my version of the story. Take it or leave it, you know? After a few more listens, this is my very early ranking of this album. I think after one listen, I feel like what's gonna be near the top, Bye, Don't Want to Break Up Again, Eternal Sunshine, We Can't Be Friends, I Wish I Hated You, and Perfect for You. I feel like those, I know that's like half the album, but I feel like that's like my top half is that section. But I have to, you know, we'll see when I listen more. But guys, let me know like what you're feeling. How are we feeling about this album? I feel like people are gonna be mixed on this because it's so different and because obviously there's a lot of shit that's been thrown at her, speculative shit that's been thrown at her, you know, for the past year or so. So I'm sure it's gonna be mixed in the public eye, but I'm curious to know what you feel, what you think, down in the comments below. I think this is a really special project. I think it's really special. I think it means a lot to her. I think it feels so like her and honest, and it just, I really love that. I really love that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.